evening, everyone. Another Saturday evening has rolled around again. I'm just going to put the link in. Beat you to it. So there you go. So there we go. We're up to date. So there you go. I haven't got anything to report back to you. Nothing, nothing to doing. So yeah. That's about it, really. Anybody else got hope to tell me? Oh, Chris had
Skanky Dennis.
yeah. Oh well, no. What, he was going to the car and he saw Miss Pollard. She passed him as they were going to the car, and she was like this with a red man, wouldn't even look him in the face. Good evening. So yeah, so we got to call it. He got to call it chemist to pick a prescription up for Callum, and guess who were in there? She didn't know where to put herself.
I didn't get that first bit. Oh, we were loading it up.
Did you know about all rubbish palaver, didn't you?
With her on end and all that.
Yeah. Well, she was made to go and pick it up. Right. And we heard her on phone and she says, "Yes, I'm doing it now." And then next minute, she looks into the camera and she went, "I'm being made to pick other people's rubbish up." Yeah, right, too right. Our Callum wears nappies and, we're full of shit and wet wipes. So a few days later, they must have said something about the backyard, I know, because she were tidying backyard and all.
That's why I've twinched my back doing my back going. I've done 7 tip runs with that car this week.
Gordon Bennett. Hi, Bria. How are you?
There's no old toys. There's nothing, literally nothing, just grass and what's supposed to be there.
But yeah, he were going to the car as she was going that way, pushing a pram. And she went like that, as like she couldn't look him in the eye because she knew she'd been banged to rights. And then, some as I say, when he went up he called to doctors on the way back from somewhere, and lo and behold, she were in there and all. So she must have been on the way to doctors. We had one of these arse inspections. Cheers, Johnny. On Wednesday, and Chris said, "Oh, are you feeling better, are you, Bria?"
Oh, I ain't got to help, you know.
Anyway, so arse inspector come on Wednesday, and Chris says, they got on about this rubbish and whatever. She says, I rung her up and said I'd seen this footage of her lad dumping all this rubbish, blah, blah, blah. So I rung her and told her she better get it cleared up. So Chris says, I want to bring something else to your attention and all. She says she's got a little gal called Bella, and she's banging on people's doors, asking for Rizzlers and bandages, plasters, you know what I mean? Anyway, she must have gone round from here, and about 10 minutes later, knock come on door. She were at the door and she says, have you got any spanners? Chris just shut the door in her face.
No, only the one living at the end of the street.
Yeah, that's what Chris said. He says, I felt like saying, No, but there's plenty living at your house.
Well, I would have said, definitely.
You know what I mean? But he says I weren't going to be rude to her. He says I didn't say anything. He says I just shut door, didn't answer or anything. You know, I mean, same as Chris says, it could easily have says, I bet I know who's put you up to this. Inspector's been round and, you know, we've had a word with her, so she's been and had a word with her, and obviously, yeah, go knock on his door and ask if they've got any spanners. He didn't even say anything. He just
I got the car cover for the jug today to keep it all.
Oh yeah, to put over it.
Oh, it's not as bad as first thought.
Ah.
The arms and that look fine, so I've just got to replace the bushings and all of them. I can get a full bushing kit plus the track rod ends and everything for the back end. 190 quid.
Oh, that's not bad then. So it ain't as bad as what you thought.
It still has to all come apart each side, but I can actually, because I've got that 6-ton press, haven't I? What I did all the bearings and stuff.
Well, so Richard took his for MOT.
I can take the bearings
and he were expecting a steep bill. And he says, when you go over a bump, he says there's like a knocking. I forget what he'll tell you probably when he comes.
Track rod end, probably.
I forget what it were. I think it were about 150 quid altogether. And he expected a lot more.
I think he's got a good garage though that he goes to as well.
Yeah. But
so instead of having to replace all the arms and everything, I'm just going to replace all the rubber bushings and all the little rubber bits and all the track rod ends.
Yeah.
And it should be back on road.
And then his daughter turned around and says, well, because he dropped it off on the Friday and expected to leave it over at weekend. And he says, I just got back in. He says, sat down. He says, my phone went. He says, it's ready for you to collect. But he'd had to catch bus back. But yeah.
So my back garden and Keena's gone spotless. Nothing in there, no rubbish at all. Very handy, that car. Well, Hayley comes home up 1st of April and she needs picking up with all the stuff, so it's going to be very handy for that, actually, as well.
That not be long.
I've got a load of wood, so I think I'm going to make myself a little... I've got a roof box right back of that caravan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking if I just make a quick frame, something I can fasten to that rack I've got. And then if she needs to bring a load of clothes and stuff back, I can stick that in there.
What did you say? 1st of April?
Yeah.
It's on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's all past for her to go to Dad's now. They've got all extra beds and stuff.
It were 4 weeks as Wednesday just gone. So it's like 3 weeks this coming
week. She's fine to move into her dad with the 3 kids, but they need to have something suitable before August, before the other 2 come home as well. So.
Well, that's it. It's just a matter of, you know, getting everything in place.
But Chrissy's house is fine for it. They've got the biggest bedroom, and it's quite a big bedroom. It's got an alcove and all that in it. So. I'm not being funny. They're used to living in smaller than that.
So is
half the terraced house he had? It fucking looked like the.
I forgot his name now.
Fred.
Yeah, it's Fred. Is this getting up his place then as well?
Not yet, no, because he's still under the thingy thing. You know, immigration thing.
Oh yeah.
They work it between. They're literally about 5-10 minutes from each other. But Callie needs to go to a special nursery, so that's near where her dad lives anyway.
Yeah.
And then the one that Kalani goes to is Beeston, up near White Rose shopping centre, the other end. So they'll work it out between them.
Aye.
Until they get a permanent place, and he'll be moving with her.
Well, that's it.
Mad, isn't it? All them kids ain't moved in together properly yet.
Be shocked at system, I tell you.
Yeah, I got my Bible the other day. Saab
I
9.
was going to say, I thought you took to religion then for a minute, Johnny.
No, I always buy a Bible with every car.
I thought you'd be serious. You took to Bible.
£4 off vintage
Oh, that's not bad then.
diesels. I know where everything is now.
Just need a very hot curry.
I had a very hot bath earlier. I knew it was good for you because when I looked it up, it is good for you to have a really hot bath because it opens all your pores and stuff up. Gets rid of antioxidants, and then I put bath salts and stuff in me. So I come out like a chip. I have it red. Fuck it. I don't put cold in. I literally get in with it red hot and I go, oh, fuck. And Tracy goes, why do you do that? And I go, but I feel fucking brilliant when I come out. You know you're clean when you've lost a layer of your skin.
Well, I couldn't get in the red hot
I've
bath
always
like
done that.
that.
And then, do you know when you get the sponge to like rinse your hair? Do you know to get it wet? So
Yeah.
that's all.
But yeah, no,
Well, before I end at bath, I turn tap back on and heat it back up a little bit.
don't let it cool down then.
Yeah, but I can get in and out of the bath now about that stupid seat, thank God. My arms have got the strength back in them to do that now. I have to do it quick.
But it's like ours though, it's that high off at floor.
Yeah, the only problem with this Saab is it needs a couple of engine mounts because it shudders a bit.
Oh.
But once it's under load and driving around, and after a few minutes, it doesn't do it then. That's it though. That's not bad. That's
So once you've got Jag up and running, is Tracy going at Saab then to learn to driving?
Yeah, unless I keep them both. Yeah, I do like driving it. Very handy. The seats are so comfortable.
Well, she always wanted to have Jag, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's my Jag.
You know, you can't be what, sit and have both, Johnny.
I can. I don't pay much on insurance, do I? So I could if I wanted. I think I could have them both for like 600 a year. I pay 400 and something for one, but with them monthly discount things. It's just keeping them both.
On that note, as holidays paid for now.
Oh, good. I've paid the fine off for fucking cancelling mine.
We've just got to stash some away now for spends. So
I've gone from a weekend away to an all-you-can-eat Chinese.
But yeah, I mean, well, we've had it longer to pay for on, haven't we?
It just come around right quick, didn't it? I had to pay out the rest. I didn't have it at the time.
Well, that's it. You know, because you'll have to pay the balance 8 weeks before you go. So obviously,
we booked it like November. So
yeah, you know, we've had Christmas and whatever, haven't we?
And then, like January, and then booked it for like later on in the year. Never mind, anyway. I paid it off anyway, so I don't owe more. So if I want to rebook,
yeah.
No, man.
That's it. You've had other things more important.
Yeah, I got that cover for £5. It's for a large car and it's a nice, good cover as well. But somebody bought it for their car and realised you could wrap it around it twice.
Ooh, what's telling that? Telling a lie. You know him that we call Twatty Bollocks.
On end.
Yeah. Well, his car's been stood there for months and months and months. Hiya, Sanger, how are you? And not moved. Now, when Leslie come round, Ivy's daughter, she says he looks gravely ill, you know, and all this, that, and all that. Anyway, so his missus were out there today, and Chris weren't listening in on conversation, but it looked like they were getting stuff out of the car.
Hi, Sanger.
But we always thought it were a Motability car, but we don't know now, because we don't know whether it's his daughter that's took it or what, but it's gone.
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, what's happening you know, what the situation is with that. I don't know.
Where
But so,
Class City car park now.
but
Mm.
anyway, but it's been sat in that end spot for months and months and months. And then when Leslie come round and she says, "Oh, he looks really ill," I don't know.
If it weren't for silly count, and you'd have peace and quiet, wouldn't you?
Mm. It ran
Yeah,
out.
we get plenty of Wallies walking past for the state behind us, but because you're on a main road, open main road, everybody can see you, so they just go past quick.
But
On the bother we had, there used to be a phone box out there when we first moved, and kids used to climb on it and fucking bang about and shit.
I think they've had all sorts of, you know, nobody likes them on estate, from what Chris can gather anyway. They've all reported it for summer to other. Loud music, lads on bikes with balaclavas on.
Yeah, that's everywhere now, isn't it? You don't know who's doing it from protection from fucking other lads, and then who's doing it because of assholes.
Oh, and there's this stupid thing going round. I don't know whether you've heard about it, Johnny. It's called School Wars. I was looking at it today on Facebook, and there's like three schools on that side and 3 schools on that side, and they're supposedly at war with one another. I don't understand it.
I did that back in the day.
But yeah, if you nick a
Green and Foxwood, it was with us.
Same as I say, I don't really understand it. I don't understand what's going off.
They put field and beat shit out of each other.
You know what I mean? But apparently it's something that's going off all over the country. Like pitching one school against another. I don't really know. And the best news this morning, yeah, on the news.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of doing a street party, but I don't know anybody.
Yeah. But you know, I don't think anybody will.
I hope he suffers in life like he suffered in death.
I don't think anybody will mourn his death anyway. Put it that way.
We definitely, well, his own buddy. His own sister didn't want to know. Mother, she turned the machine off. Mother, didn't she?
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I posted a picture of girls earlier. You shouldn't have that scumbag's face. He doesn't deserve to have his shut face shown around.
But somebody that, you know, I'd not even mention his name because he's not even worth that. Oh,
yeah, he got shit whacked out of him with a metal bar, didn't he?
Well, if the guy's in for life anyway, it's not going to make no difference to him, is it?
You know, there is a lot of people that are just in there for like robbery and shit, like, you know, stuff like that. But when it comes to paedophiles or all that, child killers, they don't want to know. They're just fucking. That's why they put them in their own separate areas normally, don't they?
It says, this is in London, I think. This is on about the school wars. The Metropolitan Police had initially warned London parents of an increase in social media posts encouraging red versus blue school gatherings, where schools are divided into red and blue categories, encouraged to meet up for fights.
We've got enough shit going on about kids fucking knocking out with each other.
So basically, you know, on social media, they're encouraging it.
I'm going to, with kids tomorrow, I'm going to Pontefract Castle.
Ooh.
Because I watched a review on it, a YouTube thing on it. It looked really good. You know, aerial views and that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a proper castle right in the middle of town, basically. It's got its own grounds and that, and it's free to go, free parking and all that. I thought I'll take kids and I'll take that little shit dog and all. She's fucking unhinged, that dog. John Chase said he thought about dog school. So I'm not paying for this little cunt to behave. I'll kick you up the fucking ass first.
But yeah, apparently it's red and green. I don't know.
Yeah, that fucking Jeanette, fucking dog
What?
school. So do you think I'm prancing around with that little shit telling it to behave? I said, I'll kick up fucking ass first. Imagine that. Oh, I can't get my pom-pom to behave. Fucking hell. Might as well get my Rainbow Pride fucking flag out, haven't I? No. Dogs, you need to show them who's boss, don't you?
That's it.
It's hard to when the little fucker bites.
Oh,
If
dear.
one person's older than you, put your hand near her, sugar. She's a twat to get the lead on and all.
Yeah, our biscuit. I had to laugh because me and Chris have got it down to a T. Because you know, like when he goes out, he has a treat when he comes back in, and they like these flat sticks. So anyway, sometimes when Chris lets him out and he has to go to the toilet, he gives it me. Well, they've been out for the walk yesterday, and Callum always gives it him after they've been out. So we'll say, sit nicely. Then next minute, I heard him going, ow, he's bit my finger. He's bit my finger. Chris says, obviously, he didn't whack it back quick enough. Because, you know, we only have him one eye, and I think his other one's a bit glazed over. So, he you know, it weren't his fault. It's just the fact that, you know.
I know what you mean. I've got a dog that plays pinball when you try and get him back to bed.
Note on me.
Yeah, same as Chris says,
I've
right.
got Pinball Wizard with my dog.
Oh, right, Till's got note on me. But you see, I'd got it down to a T because Chris has always said, tell him to sit, say nicely, and then go. Because, you know, he's well, more or less, he's more or less blind because you can see, like, cataracts on his other eye.
Mm.
So, you know, you can't.
Well, Buddy's eyes are completely white. There's no response at all when you put a light on them.
Charlie bite my finger biscuit version, but yeah.
Well, let's face facts, Buddy's old enough to be fucking mummified, really.
That's it. But yeah, I says, Callum, I says, you've got to learn to be like me and your dad. Give, ooh, and you know, straight away. Are you barefoot? How are you?
The decorating's starting it in this room next week.
Ooh.
So this desk is going into the bedroom for now. She said just cover it up, but I don't want to risk getting paint and that all over. And you always get dust when you strip it. Well, she wants it all wallpapering in it.
Oh.
It'd be easier than painting it all. I mean, it's not that big a room, is it, really? You get free basically you get free drops to a roll. So free to do it. Easy.
But yeah, you know, same as I say, me and Chris has got it down to a T, Bria, but
I go with pink because that's what colour a carpet is.
I don't think Callum's quite got the gist of it yet.
I've got a big fluffy pink Axminster carpet in summer house outside.
Should I go to bed?
You were in bed anyway, weren't you?
No, not really.
Not really. We shared a Violetta earlier, so we stuffed.
A what?
Violetta.
Oh, Viennetta.
Yeah, one of them. Ow, my foot. Hello.
Hello.
Go see you, Mum.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Right, go on then, I'm chatting.
Night,
What?
Keena.
I'm not going to bed.
Just chill.
I hate bed.
You've just been laying on it.
That's the first time I've heard that one. I hate bed.
You've got a double bloody bed at the moment, don't
Oh, how we doing?
Hiya, Richard.
you? Yo, Richard.
How we doing, John?
Oh,
Yeah, not bad.
Barefoot still got snow on ground.
Oh, wow.
I hope we were lulled into a false sense of security other day. It was lovely here.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's twiddling it down again.
I wanna
it's
say
it's not raining here, man. It hasn't rained here today, actually. It's been overcast. So.
Back to normality with low temperatures and whatever.
Well, it's not been so bad here today. It's been dull, but it's not been cold.
I'm going to say it's been dull here, but yeah.
Well, I've done tip runs all week and cleaned out gardens, so I'm resting today because I hurt today.
Hello, Bria. Hello, Sanger. Hello, Barefoot.
But you can go around the entire garden. There's no rubbish, no old toys, no clutter, no nothing. Gone.
Bye-bye.
7 carloads I've done to tip, Richard.
7. Bloody hell.
It's bloody handy, that car. But every little bit of crap, anything I hadn't used for a while is gone. I'm starting on
Yeah,
that.
we've got the ruthless.
The ghost is just opened your door, Johnny.
Not that, they don't know that bloody shut
I
up.
think it was Keena messing about.
I turn camera because I'm in pyjamas, don't flash my ass. Well, the elastic's gone and they've got a tendency to just drop to the floor.
All right.
Mine won't do that because I ain't wearing any.
Ain't got your bamboo undercrackers on
I've
then.
had them for years, Richard. You could use them as tracing paper to that fit now, but I'm still
Swinging
using
free tonight. Oh, I'm John, my favourite new YouTube nephew. How are we doing?
Oh,
You're going a bit of aeration tonight.
Right. Sanger says it's nice today.
But I mean, I won't say it's been roasting, but it's been like that. I don't know, that foggy. I don't know.
hey, Richard, the news on the car isn't as bad as I thought.
The news on the cars, it's not as bad as you thought. No?
Yeah, because I can just replace all bushings and that, the actual sway bar links and all that.
What was that you had to have done on yours, Richard? Because I couldn't remember.
Drop links, 2 drop links. That's all it were.
They take the most knocking about, you see.
Yeah, I'm glad that's all it were. Including MOT fee, it only cost me 140, and that's including MOT fee.
I said about 150 quid.
It's a good motor though, Richard.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember what it were that you'd had done.
We've got another year now, haven't you?
Yeah. Doctor hers passed today as well. That didn't need nothing doing.
Hey.
Just had an advisory. I forgot what she said it were, but that
Well, I've ordered 2 new engine mounts for that Saab. It's a bit
She
chubby.
says she needs glasses. I'd be blind as the back without mine, Sanger.
But the car, I've got a new cover to put over it today, so until I do a job on it. But I can do it for about 190 quid, Richard.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the sway bar links, the upper track rods for back, and then the bushing ones and the arm.
I had to laugh the other day. Gary messaged me, and he says, "Oh, I've had an idea for your live streams." He says, "Why don't you do a bingo?" And I went. He says something about you email or participants, or you email the people in the chat bingo cards.
Excuse me, fully trained bingo caller here.
I went, hey, look, I says, it's me you're talking to, Gary.
I've got certificates.
I'm not that technologically minded, you know what I mean? I says, I can just about do a live stream.
I can handle 90 balls for you, Jeanette.
You're talking way out my depth here. He says, oh, well, it was just an idea. I says, you're best talking to Richard about that. I says, he'd probably be able to.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think of different things for the monthly giveaway.
I'll do a bingo night. I can call
instead of doing ducks. Bingo, it'd be quite easy to do bingo, to be honest. You just have to give each member a bingo card, and whoever gets house takes the money, you know what I mean?
I called for rank bingo, I called for mecha bingo, I called for Reaver bingo as well.
But I mean, it'd be an idea, but Gary messaged me, I think basically
Mecca accused me of being a turncoat for leaving Mecca and going to rank bingo instead. I said, excuse me, if you give me more fucking money and a bit more appreciation and a bit less
said, well, I was just thinking, to get numbers up and whatever. And I
worked about 6 nights a week. That fucking bingo. It's closed down now, that one in Leeds City Centre.
There's a lot of Mecca bingos closed down, isn't
They've upgraded the Cross Gates one, done that one up a bit, but the pensioners they didn't wipe out. They're really going out. Cheers, Richard.
Cheers, Johnny. Of course. I'm only on coffee yet, but this is only just my warm-up coffee.
I'm waiting for somebody to make me a coffee.
There's
a place here called My Free Bingo Cards virtual bingo, randomised bingo card, a bingo caller, automated winner verification, easy methods to invite players to your game. Players can play on screen or
Tracy goes to that bingo 3000 at Hunslet. That's just open. That's a new one.
they can play on screen or print their cards.
Let's print this card and make it official.
You can't beat the old rolling cage, Richard, with balls inside.
There's a thing on YouTube about it. How to call a bingo game and verify winners. How to send out virtual bingo links. How to scratch your arse because it's itching. How to make randomised bingo cards.
Hey, Keena got a medal over there for a year's attendance at that football academy. That's come round quick, isn't it? So they've had to give her free. I emailed them about it earlier. She's got a free day camp pass that they do during school holidays.
Excellent.
I said, does that mean you go for day, Keena? She went, yeah. So, oh, great. I'll email them now.
Can you go tomorrow? Start running your own virtual bingo game in minutes. Our virtual bingo system is the most popular in the world because it's so quick and easy to use.
She did Harry Potter for World Book Day.
Oh, it says totally free for up to 30 players.
Look, fully kitted out.
Any over 30, you have to pay an extra $10. And you don't have to do a thing, Richard, because it says a bingo caller.
Yeah, so my vintage thing that I do is going to pay for the car. So I'm having to have a flash sale at the moment. I've sold 2 things already in 2 days. I know it's not a lot, but it's still a bit. It's 50 quid towards it already. I've got 10 months to do it. I'm going to get it straight back on the road the minute it's fixed, though. You don't want to be sitting around, does it, Richard?
No.
I've been starting it and driving it up and down drive, but it needs more than that. The minute I've fixed it, it's getting bombed around the motorway a bit.
Thank you, my dear. But yeah, I mean, that would be an idea, Richard.
Yeah, I'll have a think about it. I've got a fortnight to think about it, 3 weeks to think.
That's it. But some of the thing, Gary came to me with it, and I says, you talk to me, Gary. You know, I'm not very technological.
Yeah, I didn't have the beard for bingo card. Well, I had a goatee beard. I've always had a little goatee beard since I've been out of groom. Since it didn't look like the cat, we're going to lick it off. When you first started as a teen, it's a little tough. It didn't join.
Right.
Fucking joins now, doesn't it?
Poor old me, I bet you're different then when you burped, Richard.
Do you know I hadn't cut my hair for a few weeks either?
Are you?
A bit, look.
That is not too bad.
Tracy said not to cut it till Christmas, but she said I won't do it.
I'm going to get mine cut next week.
Look, it can put side part now, look.
Well, I mean, I only had mine cut a few weeks ago, Johnny, and it's already going on my nerves.
Well, this was Blade Zero about
it went who usually cuts it. I know why now.
Like my head being warm though. Sorry, I've got a selection.
Mia! You're looking at your hand. Carry on.
I'll let you know when.
Yeah, as you were. You were looking as if to say, I didn't tell you could stop.
I had bloody angel carrying on there. Well, that's because you've left light on for us. It's a fucking dog. So I put light back on.
Hey, Joel, how are you?
So hello, Joel, how are we doing?
I put light back on. I've said Alexa, play music for dogs. I'll come up. They have my dogs are classically trained. They listen to classical music all night.
Hey, up. It's all right. You can play our biscuit any music you like, and he not hear it because he's a bit Mutton Jeff.
I think they're throwing a bit of how much is that doggy in the window and stuff, wouldn't
No, he's going blind. He's Mutton Jeff. But
My buddy's completely blind, don't know what day of week it is, eats like a horse and gets sexually harassed by a Pomeranian every morning. The minute he's had a piss, he just jumps on him. It's fucking sexual harassment.
What are you doing, cat?
she's probably frustrated, Johnny.
Well, I've got a pencil here with her name on it.
Yeah.
It's honestly like having another child. It's fucking ridiculous. It's off its nut, that dog. So it'll calm down eventually. Says what, when it's got arthritis and it can't jump at you anymore?
That's trouble with little dogs. They're very hyper and whatever, aren't they?
Oh, but Pomeranians are extra. I should have looked it up. Fucking extra nutty. Why is this Coke feel so heavy in the fuck on, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, you probably should have done your homework before you said you'd have her.
Correct. I fucking should have done. Oh, are you talking to me, Johnny?
No, Johnny with Pomeranian.
But we've both been conned, Richard.
Fucking right there.
No, you don't normally get a £1.5 dog for now. You do if it's mentally fucking disturbed.
Ria says that she's got a friend that used to play classical and I were in back seat there fast asleep.
And only a bit of classical music.
It's the only thing that shuts a dog up.
I'll be doing karaoke tonight. For private karaoke.
Ooh. How come I weren't invited then, Richard? Don't you like me singing?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really seen
Yeah.
In Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World.
Ooh. I tell you what I can't get out my head, and it's a new advert that comes on, and
That's
it's
fun, isn't it? Can't look at me, eh?
it's something to do with SCS sofas, but some Italians is coming over and they, putting their, anyway, and it's Mumbo Italiano or something. And I can't stop thinking. I keep thinking, cough, will you?
I'll have to take your word for it. I don't watch TV.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. Just search Mumbo Italiano, Richard, and yeah, it. When you hear something and you can't get it out of your mind, and you're forever singing it in your brain. Brilliant voice. There you go, Richard.
There's normally something going on there.
Brilliant voice. Do you think, Senga?
I like singing. It's good for you, singing. Whether you can sing or not, you should sing. But if you can't sing, do it in the privacy of your own home or shower cubicle.
That song's well cast. Yeah, but the thing is, Bria, when you go to bed at night and you want to go to sleep and all you can hear is this song in
I can't get Louis Armstrong out of my friggin' head now. I'm just trying to find the track now, Jeanette, but
We've
all
received
SDS adverts, but just flipping millions. What a wonderful world.
Yeah, there's the kit, Richard. We've got bushings and links and all that.
That's it. That's what I needed. 2 drop links.
Yeah, the full kit, 190 quid.
Yeah.
Luckily, that age of Jaguar was basically a Mondeo, wasn't it? So parts are a bit cheaper.
It were actually by Dean Martin.
Dean Martin, all right.
A popular 1954 song written by Bob Merrill, famously performed by Rosemary Clooney and Dean Martin.
Oh, who's his wife? Did a bit of singing on it, did she? George's wife.
I'm only playing a bit on it because I'll probably get
Hey,
copyright.
mambo, mambo, Italiano. Hey, mambo, mambo, Italiano. Go, go, go. You mix it up, Siciliana.
But yeah, you know, that's the last thing I need to see just before I go to bed because it's in me, you know, it's going round in my mind all night long, and it's bugging me. You feel like you want to turn around and say, "Well, fucking mambo, fucking off."
Oh, it's quite a common song. It's all over the show now. I know the name of the song. Just watching this bird with next to nothing on dancing to it.
Oh. Well, anyway, it's this advert that comes on, and it's advertising SCS.
It's been on an M&S advert as well as that same track.
And it's doing me nothing. I didn't know it was Dean Martin, the original one. Anyway, I don't think that's him singing that one that's on there. But never mind, eh?
Yeah, so in the morning, I'm going to pull the jug out, wash it, put the new cover over it, put it back in, cover it over with new cover, and it's leave it. Well, I think that vintage thing, it'll only take me about a month to get that money through. I'm letting the vintage pay for it.
Well, why not?
I put some of my more expensive stuff on, that 17th century stuff on that. I've stuck that on as well. But not ridiculously cheap. About 50 quid a piece, but they're worth about 100 odd a piece. So that's.
You'll have to learn that one. You'll have to learn that one, Richard. You've got the voice for it.
Have I?
Yeah. Well, I'm not wrong, am I?
I did sing in it, Karen. I didn't on other channel, but it's copyright. But you can go live on TikTok and bloody have music playing all day in background, and no happens.
And you light a fag and they'll kick you off.
Yeah.
Bullshit, isn't it? It's crazy.
Inappropriate.
Absolute nonsense. You light a cigarette and you're off. Bloody nonsense is that TikTok. Absolute nonsense. Just people that are a bit freaked out, don't know where they are in life, I think.
But
filters and shit.
I mean, they allow you like sort of so long at music, and then you have to,
YouTube's all right if you present it. If you present a YouTube page, you're all right. If it's already on YouTube and you present it, you're all right. But if you play it in background, they'll have you.
If I ever get a copyright, I just clip it.
Yeah.
Because it gives you options, clip it and, clip that bit out. I don't mind that. So.
Yeah, Easy had to do that when I fucking lit up a pipe. I forgot. I forgot it wasn't Struggle. It wasn't Struggle Street. It was his channel. He sent me a video of the actual bit that YouTube sent, and it was me. Really accidental. Ever since I turned camera off now. Yeah. Like I say, on TikTok though, Rich, you can put two sugars in your coffee and get struck off.
Oh, it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It is. It's just so fake. It's TikTok. It's for people who just are sort of fake people.
It's more adverts for selling cheap shit.
Absolute bullshit. I've been on it a couple of times and I just get fed up with it because you're just flicking through and it's just people with filters on, just doing bullshit.
And a lot all doing stupid things.
Yeah, just with filters on. If they can't put the proper face on screen, they need to
AI trying to sell
go
you
and have a word with
something.
somebody, sort themselves out.
Are you still at Caravan, are you?
I'm sat at, oh, yeah.
I'm sorting that. That's my next project next week. I'm sorting that caravan out. And have all my stock at one end, all neat and tidy, and take all bikes out and clear everything out. Do you know, like the old tiles and that from doing kitchen and shit? I've got big piles of laminate flooring. I'm not going to use it. That can all go. It's been in there 2 years. It's probably bendier than a fucking.
Chris's dad's permanently at Caravan. He lives in it.
Who does?
Chris's dad.
Oh. My mum could do that, really, besides that bloody
Won't
caravan.
they?
Either.
Well, the Caravan, I think the part that he's on is like an all year round thing.
Yeah, the one that she's on Cowden. That was 10-month one, but it's full time now.
But yeah. But Chris's
Well, I mean,
sister.
she pays nearly £4,000 a year for that caravan there. Paid 29 grand for caravan.
It's an expensive job, though, isn't it?
2 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, open plan living room, a modern one as well. It's not old fashioned inside, all modern looking.
Don't talk to me about
Being
Caravan.
that poorly, she didn't even really go there last year.
So she's not actually getting a money's worth out on it then, Johnny?
No.
Especially if she don't let it out.
You're not allowed to.
Aren't you?
No. To family members, I think, but only if they're not, I don't know. Well, I've never caused any problems anyway.
Well, we went in a caravan at Morecambe, Joel, and I wouldn't say it's relaxing. No. Never
No,
again.
big, huge static caravans.
But yeah.
It's 29 foot long. No, sorry, 34. 34
A couple in a caravan, you're all right, just a couple of you, but anymore, nah. You only need 2 of you going bog at the same time and it's a fucking traffic jam. No.
that one of my mum's has got a proper full-size
I'm going to
bath.
say you won't fit 2 in toilet.
It's like with that mobile home we had, that had 2 flipping bathrooms in it, but
Yeah, my mum's has. It's got a proper bathroom. A bit
it only fit for 6 people could stay in it, but I don't know because we struggled before, and it was a big mobile home, biggest one they had.
I don't think she's ever had that many in it. You got two bedrooms with single beds in it, and then a normal bedroom with a double bed in it, and then the older bedroom, the ones in the living room, turned into beds as well. But she took them out and had proper recliners put in. The Mel-shaped recliners, on each end with cup holders and stuff in the middle.
Yeah, a bit more comfortable.
And it's got a big UPVC decking thing all the way around it. It should do. I built it. They wanted to charge me about £3,000 to put this decking up that she'd already got.
Go in my bed, yes.
Me and all, Joel.
My mum bought the decking.
Prefer
Drove
that.
over to the place to get it.
Good.
Then the caravan site wanted £3,000 to fit it. So I just stopped there weekend and put it together myself. I had to do a trim here and there, but it fit.
Ridiculous.
It's still up now, so I didn't do that bad. But it's all UPVC with like adjustable legs and all that.
Yeah.
I had to put some extra. They started carrying on, so I put an extra row of flags in to make it fit. Oh, you got to ask permission to do that. I just did it. Then I put the deck over it. By the time they had any argument about it, it was already there.
That's it.
I did a better job.
Custard and cream. You'll make it look yummy anyway.
I tried to save some money because it was like £1,500 for this deck thing, UPVC deck thing. And then what? They were going to try and charge £3,000 to fit it. I don't think so. Perhaps she's still got some spare bits underneath.
That's it.
It was slightly smaller caravan, you see, so it was a bigger deck. creaks, but they all do. But
Pardon me.
new PVC decks to creak when you walk on them.
Can't beat homemade apple pie, though, Singer.
Yeah.
Bit of cinnamon and a bit of sugar in the apples.
They had 9 hot cross buns in Sainsbury's for 40p tonight. 40 pence for 9. And they were the extra special ones as well. The Sainsbury's one that is called Taste Extra Special or something. It's the top brand.
Yeah.
Taste the difference.
I would say has to do
Taste
it
the
extra.
difference. That's it. Taste the difference.
Yeah, has to do extra special ones as well.
40 bloody pence for 9.
Can't make them for 40p, can you?
No. They had all sorts on the trolley, but it were all bread related stuff. There were nothing that I were really interested in.
End at night stuff in it. They can't sell it next day.
They had there were loads of cakes as well. Carrot cakes for 75 pence. Big carrot cakes with icing on top. They look nice.
Yeah, if you don't eat them French sticks quick, you're using them as fucking bats.
They were
Right,
75p, usually £6 odd, them carrot cakes, and they were 75 pence.
Tracy goes about 6 o'clock at night and has a fight with foreign woman over some frozen chips.
I were on about that other night. I says Tracy went for reduced stuff.
Got back off him when Tracy
Ended up nearly being hit right kisser with some chips.
Yeah, when she let go, it smacked her in the face. It's good. Oh, she's lucky. If it had been a younger Tracy, she'd have fucking knocked her head off.
Yeah, she says she massaged her feet last night and it zonked her.
Clint Eastwood. Oh, I'm not so. We see state of him. He looks 95.
But yeah. Iceland, 2 for £1.
Cook them in air fryer. Yeah, you can do everything in air fryer. Literally everything.
I mean, they don't really need a lot of eating.
There's not much you can't do in a flipping air fryer. I do toast in mine. I've done toast in mine, and it comes out perfect. Anything. Pies. You can put pies in.
Have you got an electric toaster, Richard?
Yeah, it's covered though. I never use it. I don't really use much bread, to be honest. It's one thing I always just try and steer clear from if I can.
It's better for your stomach and everything. Not
It's just dead calories, isn't it, bread? You know, one slice of bread's 100 calories, you know what I mean? And you eat a slice of bread in seconds, it's 100 calories. It's like a 14th of your daily intake in just one slice of bloody bread.
Pure carbs as well.
Yeah, and it's all carbs as well. There's nothing good in bread, unfortunately.
It's not good for your tummy either.
No.
It stodges your stomach up.
It does. You end up going bogging, you're flipping curling a Yule log out, there's made of concrete.
You know when I had my weight loss surgery, they told me that the worst culprit is white bread.
Yeah.
I mean, granary, at least you're going to, shit a few seeds out, clear things out.
But yeah, that is the worst culprit for the high carbohydrates is white bread.
See, back in the day when bread really popular, that's what people needed, didn't they? A bit of carbs and that, because they fucking didn't eat much of what else.
Yeah. Problem with carb food is it fills you up quickly, but it's not sustained. Whereas if you eat proteins, they keep you fuller for longer. So you can stuff a few slices of bread down your throat and you think, yeah, I'm full now. And in no time, you're empty again. And that's it's a temporary fix.
Yeah.
Especially white bread.
And another thing, if you're having bread, you don't drink anything for half an hour before or after, because the bread just soaks up the liquid. So you're not supposed to drink anything. Like, let's say if you have a sandwich or something, for half an hour after, you can't have anything to drink because it's going to soak, the bread's going to, same as you say, it's like starch.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to keep away from bread. Bread, chips, I don't touch chips. Jacket potatoes I have, but not chips.
Well, not having it for years has definitely done me good anyway. I don't have any stomach problems or anything at all.
Jacket potatoes, but that's the nearest I get to. That's the only time I have spuds is jacket potatoes, and I do them in air fryer.
You still not heard from your woman then?
Yeah, she's coming next week. She's been ill, apparently.
Oh. Well, why not text to say she's been ill?
Don't know.
She was too ill to get to phone.
I never know. I don't like asking because last time I asked her, flipping mum had cancer. I thought, fuck me, I wish I'd not asked that.
Well, for about 3 weeks now, Johnny, Richard's not heard a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Hi, Manilo.
I think I only had one delivery after Christmas, and then that was it. She just disappeared.
Yeah, and no message to say, oh, I'm not be coming next week, or I'm not be coming for next X number.
Well, you'd be perfectly in your rights to say on your bike.
But I mean, that's not the point, Johnny. You know, it's value for money. It's just the fact that it's not had no communication whatsoever.
Hello, Manilo. How are we doing?
Even if it
were, I can't smile without you.
You know, even if it were, sorry for next couple of weeks, I'm ill, and foreseeable, I can't deliver to you.
Yeah. Anyway, she's coming next week. She sent me a menu the other day. I forgot what it was.
That's good. That's good.
I can't remember. It's actually not my favourite menu, actually, but.
Oh.
I basically only like anything Tracy cooks me. I don't like eating out really normally, because I just prefer, it's cooked right and being handled right when you cook it yourself, isn't it?
That's it. I mean, it's all well and good. Let's say, I don't know, wherever it is, Just Eat or whatever, and you ordering something. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors at Backett.
Have you seen that video of that fucking Just Eat delivery guy at McDonald's?
No.
Foreign guy picked up the delivery, went into fucking toilets, he's dropped it up next to him while he's having a piss at the urinal, and then fucking picks it up and goes and delivers it.
Yeah.
How fucking bad is that?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Well, that's what I say. You don't know what's I mean, they could have rats.
You'll find most takeaway shops do have rats.
You know what I mean?
He's got their bins at a McDonald's. Fucking hell.
I was parked at Tesco's and there were some flipping rats coming across car park. Jesus Christ, they were like dogs.
You remember that, Jeanette? Them couple of lives I did with you when I'm fucking near his car park and watched it fucking rats running across the car park.
That were Rat Central, that were, Johnny.
Yeah, they run straight into a takeaway, into the backyard of a takeaway, they did.
I watched the guy early, bought him fucking fall before he lifted bonnet and this fucking rat just there saying hello.
Yeah.
I'd die.
And then another call,
watching that rat catcher
underneath it dead.
There's a rat catcher on Facebook. He's really good, he is. I like watching him.
Oh, with dogs?
With dog, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that, yeah.
It's really good.
That dog
I'm not scared of rats. It's just the thought.
When they do it on farms, they send dogs in. Fucking, they all come out. Hundreds of them everywhere.
I watched one on YouTube and they use mink to catch them. Come with a big cage full of mink.
Yeah,
they let them all out. Friggin' hell, they don't have catch the rats, the mink.
Are they a bit similar to an otter, a mink?
No, like a ferret.
Like a big ferret.
Like a ferret.
Well, my mate Brendan, his ferrets have the ratter ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're crazy. These farmers.
Really
rats are just full of disease. They should be shot. It's as simple as that. They should be cold.
I don't think I could eat.
All they do is carry diseases around. That's all they do. All these do-gooders. Oh, it's just an animal. It's as much right to be.
Rats are just like mice. As they're eating, they're pissing and shitting at the same time as they're eating. So whether they're eating, say, like something you've left out or something.
Remember when we had them in back going to our house? Bloody hell. I took some shooting, but I got them in the end.
We got mice once, and that were the biscuit, dog biscuits. They were getting into the bit of all in bloody bottom of bucket thing and nicking it out.
It's unusual to get mice if you've got a cat. Usually they steer clear if they can sense a cat. they usually steer clear of mice and rats.
You can do that. You can get a bit of used cat
It's
litter and
very
stick it on.
rarely on catch anything. It's been ages since they've come with a
It's
mouse.
usually rats and cat and mice stay away when they can smell the scent of a cat. They're not stupid. But
Well, unless they've been somewhere else to catch it and then brought it back to us. Anyway.
I sat there for 2 weekends to shoot them at my house. It took some flipping getting, but I got them in the end. Full family it were. Two big rats and 3 little ones. Didn't have make a racket and all when I shot them.
Oh,
Squealed like hell they did. Only because I'd had a few beers and I had a bad shot. I didn't get a good headshot. So I had to pulverise them with a few pellets.
My dad had an allotment and we had pigeons and that. And in corner allotment, we were like this.
Donna Lowe says badger meat's tough. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
It's like foxes. They're almost as similar to a bloody rat. All they do is kill for fun. They kill people. They kill chickens for fun. The foxes. They don't even eat it. They just kill it for crack. You know, we have a guy up here. Well, he's dead now. One shot Bob they call him. And he all he does is go out killing foxes and all sorts of other pests. You know.
Venison, that's a young deer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Venison.
Squirrel again. You can shoot a squirrel anywhere in the street. You know, you can kill a squirrel anywhere if it's a greyhound.
Yeah, because they were introduced, weren't they? And
They are proper vermin, and they're classed as what's the word? Invasive, is it? Yeah. Invasive species. So you can actually.
We had red squirrels, didn't we?
Squirrel in the street, you can put a spade over its head if you can catch the bugger.
Yeah, we had red squirrels. They took up. But our red squirrels, basically.
I know Milton, he used to come to our house and he had bother with foxes, and he says, bloody cute foxes and all that. Like, they want to come to my farm and see what mess they make when they're killing all chickens. You got to put mine in, all your chickens have got their throats ripped out.
Yeah.
I have had rabbit.
You know, that's why I think you should get an air rifle,
Yep.
Jeanette, and next time they come for a feed, to pot them.
Oh, vet pigeon.
Pot them.
I haven't seen them.
Well, somebody else might have potted them.
Yeah, spared them.
Wouldn't be so bad if they kill the chicken and ate it, but they don't. They just kill them and leave them. Yeah, I bet you do. There's a mate of mine, Andy, who I work with, or did work with, and if he saw anything that had been freshly killed, it went in his boot. He didn't care. So he says, as long as it's been a bouncer, as he called them, one that bounced off the vehicle, he says they're good to go. He says, you don't want one that's been run over.
Oh no.
Because all bones are crushed. He says, and it gets it meat, but he says if it's just been a bouncer and it's at side of the road, it's bounced off front. And he took them home straight into the chest freezer. And he used to make pies and bring them to work. Pies with squirrel, venison, everything in them. Hey, they were good. Bloody good pies.
Can't get
really good.
Fresh meat, can you?
Only problem is with rabbits, though, there's not a deal of meat on them, is there?
Don't know. Snowflake before he passed, he was a chunky rabbit.
Well, I mean, he were a domesticated rabbit, weren't he? But
that's it, Keno. Did you like him? Did he taste good?
But yeah, I've had pheasant and all.
Yeah, I have.
Not much meat on that either.
No.
Yeah, I know you love that rabbit. You've had him tonight with ravioli.
When I was a kid, my mate, he was Italian, he were, and you go in his house and his mum would be sat there on a stool in back kitchen with kitchen door wide open, with her rifle, potting pigeons off shed roof, and she'd cook them pigeons. Yeah, and she used to shoot pigeons and cook them.
Yeah, my dad, the only time we had pigeon pie and that is if one of the pigeons were not doing it.
I mean, well, I know Andy, he'll shoot pigeons, but he only shoots a wood pigeon. He won't shoot one that you see wandering around the streets in town centres, because he says they're just full of diseases. The rats are bad, but he says wood pigeons are all right.
Well, there's fucking hundreds of them around here.
You want
big buggers,
you want the one with the ring round its neck, the wood pigeons. They're good to go.
And they go, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes.
They don't do it for long.
About 6 o'clock every morning.
Yeah, that's true. Is that they've been nicking fish out of ornamental ponds in city centres.
Bloody hell.
Actually, pinching koi carp out of ponds and cooking them. You know these like town centres where they put some bloody big carp in.
Oh.
They've
Same
got a
as
bloody
that guy
police-
eats the
police
brains.
woman-
Oh, no.
Every day it's just meat. Once it's cooked, it's bloody meat. You know what I mean?
Policewoman caught some with a swan, but the all
I see
swans were
I see
big.
something on Facebook, and it's what is it called? Slow cooker recipes and whatever, and they got this great big tongue,
Yeah.
and it says boil it in your slow cook for X amount of hours, and then you take it out, and your skin just peels off it.
Yeah, you see, the problem is with them, you're only allowed to cook them if you've got a liquor license. Down, get off my keyboard.
But yeah, and I'm thinking, and it were a great massive tongue, about this long.
Yeah. Who would it used to eat tongue? I think it was my grandma that used to eat tongue.
Well, my grandma used to have all sorts.
And
Try.
my dad used to eat tripe and cow eel.
I love it. Ox tongue, try any of it.
Oxtail.
Oh, I don't mind oxtail.
There
And
used to
cow
be a
eel
stall.
weren't bad, but the
Richard, there was a
tripe,
stall in Leeds Market, tripe stall, and every time I went through there, I got one.
oh,
Well, I mean,
I used to boil it up and have it with bloody vinegar and onions.
Salt and vinegar. Oh, I loved it.
No way.
Oh,
A bit of goat stomach. Not cow stomach.
Cow stomach, yeah. And
Oh,
they used to eat, they get cow eel and oxtail. Well, they weren't too bad. I could tolerate them.
I like ox
Right,
tongue as
no
well.
way.
I like ox
Then
tongue
he
as
used
well.
to get eels as well. Catch
Don't
eels,
like that. Don't like that, Richard. Bloody
cook eels he did.
yeah.
Long eels.
Harris just sent me a picture.
octopus, a bit of octopus. Oh,
Leslie in Apache pizza
Oi.
place.
Getting a pizza, yeah.
Yeah. It says I'll chat when we get back. She's going. I mean, the thought. I mean, try. I know where it is. It's inside of a cow's stomach.
it's white. Nice colour.
Yeah, and my grandma, she will like you, Johnny, a bit of vinegar or whatever.
Down.
She used to love it,
Loved it.
and I'm sat there going, "How can you eat that, Grandma? It's horrible."
I was gutted when that stall closed. I tell you.
Yeah, not for me. Every year, him and his mate, me and my dad, and one of his mates used to go up to Scotland. I don't know where in Scotland. I think it was Isle of Skye, and catch loads of these eels. They used to bring them back alive in bags, still living, all spuddling around,
Ugh.
and used to chop them up and cook them. They'd be there in the freezer for bloody yonks, these eels. Oh.
From next month, I think it is, or May, I think, it will be illegal for people to boil lobsters while they're alive.
Yeah.
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 Oh. Say hello.
Potted meat, yeah, we do. We have. You don't see
Yeah.
it around so much now, Singer, but we used to have it.
Yeah.
Potted meat.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Tracy.
Mummies.
Yeah, we used to, but
She got a poorly here again, Jeanette.
we used to do it on slicer, that potted meat. You know what I mean? On slicer.
What's up?
So they put. I don't know where you get it from now, but I've had it
Go get me.
loads of times when I was
Well,
younger.
did you?
Okay.
What did you get?
It's like that with cheap stuff, and spam with cheap. Have you seen how much it is now for spam? It's ridiculous.
That cat's that. You might have to
Price of spam now.
go to that walking place tomorrow.
It'll be £4 a tin.
After I've Christine. You just have to go downstairs a minute.
Flipping joke. Spam used to be poor people's food. Used to pay nothing for spam, and now it's expensive. I mean, when kids were little, we used to get that Barnaby the Bear spam, whatever it was called.
Yeah, with bear's face in it.
That's right.
Tina gets
Like
that.
luncheon meat, weren't it?
Tina gets that.
And used to get some with an egg in it as well. Now
Oh
it's
yeah, I like that one. Ham with egg. I get middle.
expensive now. You try and pick a slice up and put it on a butter so that we have that egg falling out middle.
Wafer thin egg.
Black pork pie with boiled egg in middle.
Yeah, well, that's what we used to do. We used to go in shop and they'd put a big block of it on slicer and just get as much as you wanted. But I've never seen it since because shops now they don't have them bacon slicers in now. It's just all pre-packed shit now.
Yeah.
Because I always used to cringe when they got near end up flipping block of meat. I think, God, somebody's going to lose a finger here.
Like when you got with fucking carver in there, fucking cutting it way for thin. I go, oh, what's some meat?
It's
Fucking...
cooking at ox tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got stung.
Yeah, look. Peeling the skin off it. Ugh.
I'm still eating that.
I'd take some licking with that.
If it all.
I like liver pate and all that as well.
Yeah. I love liver and kidney. Oh, I love it.
I like all that, Richard. Love it. Love
I
it.
do.
All that iron. Full of iron.
Yeah.
It's like being punched in the face with an iron.
My dad used to make this fish and it was like yellow in colour and it was revolting. And as soon as you walked in the house and smelled it, you think, oh my God, no. Oh no.
Like smoked kipper kind of thing. That fucking parsley sauce. Oh God, I can stand fucking smell of that. My mum liked that, but I hate fucking.
Get off the keyboard.
Just make your own fish with parsley sauce on top and all that. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, some of the things my grandma used to eat it were absolutely revolting.
Yeah.
She used to eat all that crap, ox tongue and oxtail and
Grandma went spotty.
You know what I couldn't stand? Homemade bloody rice pudding. Oh God, no.
Oh, I used to love it. Homemade.
That skin on top. That skin
oh
on
yeah,
top.
that's.
Yeah.
You see, everybody used to tell me that were best part on it, but I didn't like the skin on top.
It's like my mum used to make trifles and custard that were on it, were like flipping thick as hell, and you literally had to chisel through it. Oh, it was good. She used to get Swiss rolls and mash all them Swiss rolls up. Then load it with with jelly into Swiss roll, and a big raft of flipping custard, and that used to set like rubber. And then a load of cream on top of that, then them hundreds and thousands on top of that.
Oh, like a trifle.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that was what it was, a trifle. Yeah.
When you were going like that, me were watching you.
She made it. They're like dustbin lids. They were massive. Because she always used to make one with sherry and one without it.
I'm going to mention that to Tracy. I'd like a trifle.
Right, bloody good. Then the buying shops are just shit.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I concur with that one, Richard. Can't beat a bit, a homemade.
Yeah, everybody needs a centimetre of jelly. More custard and cream than it is jelly.
But you see, a lot of people like fruit in the trifle. Now, Chris don't like a trifle with fruit in. He'd rather have the jelly, the custard, and the cream on top. You know what I mean?
Mixed into a Swiss roll or something.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody cramp.
This is the thing. I mean, back in the day, my grandma didn't have a fridge or a freezer, and she got this like I don't know, like a mesh thing with shelves in, like marble shelves, and they were proper marble shelves, and that was supposedly to keep everything cool and away from flies. You know, like your butter and your meat and whatever. I don't know exactly what they were called, but she didn't have no fridge.
Oh. Like a sort of cool room or like a larder.
Yeah, it were like a cupboard kind of thing, but it didn't have no wooden side. It had just got mesh on sides and top.
Get off the keyboard.
Inside,
Get behind there now.
You know, they were proper marble, like shelves.
Yeah.
To keep everything cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, it took me, my mum and dad ages to even persuade her to have a twin tub.
Yeah. Yeah, my mum were the same. Well, she had a twin tub, and it took us years to get it off her.
You know,
Years. She must have had about 4 brand new twin tubs.
you see, my grandma just used to get a bucket.
That was the thing, though, wasn't it? It
And
was washed
punch 'em,
in.
and it was like
Yeah.
it was like a massive, one of them things that you don't drain, but it got handles on, and she just used to punch them. You know,
like a wooden stool with an handle on it.
yeah, it's like a big plunger, but it were a massive one, and it's got handles on both sides. See if I can find it. I'm just laughing at what Gary's put.
Get out.
Could be worse, Richard. You could have a cat that fucking barks.
Yeah.
Honest to God, that dog does. I can't even go downstairs. I can't go to a wheelie bin. Can't go to care about that fucking dog starting. No, she's only a baby, but I'm not.
She's got all the room to go in anywhere she wants, but she wants to piss about behind telly where waves are. Just 3 places I always knock her off. If she goes on kitchen worktop, wallop, she goes off there. And then if she goes on the top of the piano or this desk, there are only 3 no-go zones.
Oh, what the fuck? I've put it in Google and it's come up with hole punch.
Hole punch.
Oh dear.
It's that Saturday feeling.
You're not searching for the right thing. You need to know what it's called, Jeanette. I found it straight away.
What's it called then?
It's called, I'm not telling you. It's called There It Is. There it is.
Yeah, but the one that my grandma had got, like the rubber thing that you get. Yeah, a bit like that second one, but
They're called a washing dolly. That's a really old one. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Even a picture of some woman using it. It's not your grandma, is it?
But yeah, it's that kind of thing. But the one that my grandma used to have, it got like a rubber.
There's Jeanette's grandma. Jeanette's there with her heading bucket.
Yeah, that's me with my heading bucket.
So you didn't knickers yet done yet, Mum?
and she used to have ringer.
Yeah, ringer.
There you go. That's the tool.
I know.
Passing away.
But you see, this was the thing, in their day and age, there weren't no such thing as fangled,
They're fashionable now. People are using them as bog roll holders. Look.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
They've become ornamental now. Yeah.
Going from fundamental to ornamental.
See, this was kind of thing that me grandma had outside.
Yeah, ringer.
Yeah.
Mangle. That's a mangle.
Well, a mangle, ringer, whatever you call it.
Mangle.
But yeah, that was the kind of thing that my grandma had. And she used to make it fun. And me and my sister had while she was feeding clothes through. See, how much one of them's worth nowadays? 385 quid.
Yeah.
Richard, collection only.
Thing goes down the steamy.
Imagine fucking Evie trying to fucking deliver that one.
But
yeah, we had a bathhouse near us. Which what women did out washing in it. Then you went for a bath, obviously.
A bathhouse.
Yeah, they've turned it into a leisure centre now. It's on York Road in Leeds. If you walk in, there's all pictures. It's all been redone, like adult Art Deco tiles and that. Really beautiful.
See, a lot of these, they've got buckets underneath them. But my grandma just used to whack in because Ringer were outside anyway.
It's
So-
not bucket, call them dolly tubs.
I've been up since about bloody 8. I woke up with cramp. You know, the minute you go to loo and somebody says good morning, that's it, you're up.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That you know, I can remember it. But yeah, she'd use one of them things to, well, we used to call it punching her clothes, and you know, them things on bottom were meant to sort of be a agitator, aren't they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then she'd whack them in sing, obviously to rinse and, you know, whatever. I mean, they didn't used to, you know, fabric conditioner or out like that in them days. But with shirts, she used to put starch in, so they'd come out as stiff as a board. But yeah, and then from there, she'd take them outside and put them through this wringer, and there you go.
Try not to get your fingers in it.
But yes, you know, they've got no.
You got a tin pail bucket, Sanger. I bet yours has got a hole in it, hasn't it? Got a hole in my bucket.
Realizer.
You know, we were sort of amazed, you know, that, you know, the way she used to do things, if you know what I mean. And she's sitting corner of the room near where the fire were, on a rocking horse, not a rocking horse, rocking chair, with big pink bloomers showing. Them were the days, eh? And we used to go down to my grandma's every Friday night, and she always used to buy us, you know, these you tell me, tea cakes, and she'd get fork in fire, open fire, and if she forgot to get some tea cakes, she didn't believe in sliced bread. It was proper loaf.
Well, if we went to my grand's and we had a bath, we had to have a tin one in front of the fire.
Yeah.
We didn't actually have a proper bathroom.
Well, we didn't.
They were outside. They were outside at top of fucking garden.
Lawn hanging on a nail outside. And it used to be Sunday night with bath time. And my mum used to bring the bath in to let it warm up a bit right in front of the fire.
You know when you go to the toilet and it's a bit dangerous and you go, who's coming with me?
But yeah, even though she'd had it in front of the fire and put boiling hot water in it, was still cold to your arse.
My grand thought it was disgusting having a bathroom put in the house.
That's funny, Bria. I remember
We
used to cut newspaper up for bog paper because it was hard bastard when they made Radio Times glossy. Bloody hell.
says it were her turn to cut pieces of paper for bog, and she used to sit there reading newspaper before she tore it up. But yeah, and then you know, if you wanted to do, you know, we'd have a gazunder for a number one, but if you wanted a number two, you had to dress up like you're going to Antarctic.
Correct.
You know, the toilet. Why, you know, why they invented toilet right up top of yard, I don't know.
Well, terrace houses used to share them on a block, didn't they, in between? Every like 4 or 5 hours, you'd have a block yard in between, and they'd have them little outhouse toilets.
But yeah, you know, Kids nowadays don't know they're born.
They just think of it. The kids just think of them as bin yards now, but no, they weren't just bin yards. They were fucking where you went for a piss.
Can you imagine today's child having to sit in front of an open fire in a tin bath, and your only night you had a bath was Sunday night because it was at school next day? I think not.
Let's see. Let's change my background.
But yeah, you know what I mean. The kids nowadays have got it easy. You know, electric. They've got, you know, hot running water at click of a finger. You know what I
How's
mean?
that? That's my car.
Ooh, very nice. But yeah. And then when we moved in, because my dad was building a bungalow, you see. Hiya, Gary. I hope you haven't got sticky fingers.
How much have you been doing?
But yeah, no, he's been for a burger, hasn't he?
Oh, glad. I'm fucking glad you
Or a
played that one.
pizza, one at two, I forget. But anyway, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we can either have that one. Oh,
He's either one, Gary, is gone for a pee, or two, is making a drink. I need two choices.
can I either have that one or that one?
The choice is yours.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to give either.
But yeah, you know, I mean, we thought my dad was building a bungalow, and we got a bathroom and we got a toilet all by itself. We thought it would dip.
See, if you think about it, if I have two, I'll be able to keep the mileage down a bit on both of them.
But yeah.
Honestly, I've done 7 tip runs this week. That car is brilliant. Drop seats, it's a van. Literally a van. Like a normal, like a little escort van.
And when my dad built that bungalow, the bath was sunken.
I got 4 garden chairs in that the other day when I was going to tip. Them big ones, them wicker ones.
Yeah.
4 of them fit in. And a load of other crap. I laid plastic sheets down in back of it so I didn't mess it up. The tip guy went, "Are you back again?" I said, "I've got a lot more shit than this to come."
They say this is only the start of it.
So I had done my caravan, yeah. That's my storeroom / shithole. Anything I hadn't used, like the old tile stuff, everything I was doing with tile and all, there's boxes of them in there, they can all go.
But the thing nowadays is, yeah, if you've lived in the, you know, in the era where, you know.
What I mean is, if I had any floor tiles left, you never know if you're gonna damage them. But I hadn't, none of them. I used every last bit, literally every last piece of tile to do that. I'd never do it again, ever. That was the hardest job I've ever done doing that floor.
You got it done though, Johnny.
Should last forever, really. No reason why it shouldn't. Might have to re-grout it one day, scrape the grout out and put some new grout in or something. That'd be it, though. And they're proper granite tiles, they're not thingy tiles. Okay, I went through about 97 blades cutting that fucking them granite ones. And knackered a pair of glasses as well, didn't I? Rubbing my eyes. I killed that tile cutter. It does shudders now if you turn it on, so I think I broke it.
Oh dear.
Well, it's only a little hobby one. It wasn't designed to do a fucking granite floor tiles.
Mine's getting done just now. What, your bathroom, Senga?
We got a new neighbour at fence. I thought garden's been all ripped out. And then I saw somebody doing kitchens and that.
What, next door?
No, the big long garden over at fence.
Oh.
That one there. You see, I had like a big play area in back and it's all just gone. Everything's gone. Garden's been cleared out. Yeah. You can't see through our fence because there's a big work shed there and then a fence.
Friends there.
Hello, Gary. How are we doing, darling?
But yeah, it's you
I've
know,
got them little hand tile cutters. They're very handy, Senga.
you know, if you're the age that me and Richard are at, then you remember all these things.
I don't remember Tim Bath. That's happened before my time. It's Tim Bath. I've always had a normal bath. I've just had bog, but
only at my grand's house.
Tim Bath's before me. But
See what sort of one who didn't like letting council in?
toilet. I just had toilet. So I was
You see the house where we lived.
Eh?
It had been what do you call it?
What?
Earmarked for
Hang on.
some
There's
yeah.
one you're bringing in there. It's mutton custard, I think.
It were earmarked for some old people's kind of things, and we were last ones there because my dad were building a bungalow.
It's jam rolling poly with custard. You can't eat anymore.
Yeah.
I like oat with jamming. I love jam.
So we were last ones there, and I can remember this so vividly, like it were yesterday. Gary's trying to sell his Titan tile cutter. Anyway, so this particular night,
I plan to never tile again, though.
this particular night, my mum had made a custard, you know, old-fashioned custard pie, and she'd left the window open to cool it down. Anyway, she come down that next morning, and I don't know whether a homeless guy had been kipping down it next door and smelt it, and she come down and he'd just put his hand in it and
just left her with an empty custard pie.
yeah, we're just crust. It obviously smelt because I don't know. Well, we don't know, but anyway. So we're assuming because ours next door were empty. He'd gone in there to kip down or something and smelt it. You know, smell wafting through. Yeah, come out and
Yeah. In class, that is doing a good deed for the homeless people. That.
yeah. I'm sure he left her a 5-star review on, you know,
Homeless.com.
yeah.
Yeah, kippingfornow.com.
But yeah, obviously must have been hungry. Won't bother about pastry, just scooped all custard out with his hand. I says to my mum, I says, well, that'll teach you. I says, I bet you're not leave window open again. She says, well, I thought it was safe we as being only ones here, last one's here. Well, think again. You had a visitor in night. But anyway, but yeah, I can remember that to this day, and I weren't very old. But
if they say what's the instructions for it, just say if we can Google it, YouTube it. There's always somebody doing a review of whatever you want to buy.
yeah, when Chris looks for out on, let's say, Amazon, he always goes on YouTube to see if anybody's reviewed it, and more often than not, they have.
Oh, definitely. Pretty much everything.
Everything, yeah, same as you say.
Oh, there'll be something similar to what you've seen.
Yeah. Even sort of, like you know, when we went in that caravan at Morecambe, that Avon site, is it Avon? I don't know. Park Resort, I don't know anyway. He even Googled that to see what it was like.
Get down.
So, but yeah, you know, if you're thinking of buying anything, there'll be a you know, a review of it on YouTube. Oh, you've gone from Ryobi to Dewalt, have you? I do know them two names, by the way. Oh, that's the thing, Gary, while you're here. We were discussing the bingo idea. And
Richard's just shooting the sheriff.
yeah, Richard says that, you know, rather than doing duck race, he was thinking of doing something like that. So I says, well, you know, over to you, Richard.
I'd get a water gun, Richard. I just end up with a wet pom-pom.
It's actually run out. I need to fill my magazine up again.
You know.
It's got an AK-47.
Well, the
Johnny.
original magazine that comes with its own size at handle, so this is a long life one.
Yeah,
The flask.
she's hiding behind the thing now.
Richard leveling up.
They do make a lot of noise, though, them nail guns, though, Gary.
I watch people flying around with them nail guns, and I'm thinking, you can't be fucking. You know what nails in when you fucking put one in by hand.
Well, our biscuit's gone from being shit scared or any little noise to hearing fuck all now, even fireworks that's going off. So, you know,
You can relax.
You know, small mercies and all that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, not so long ago, I think it was, didn't you say they were having Chinese New Year in City Centre, Richard, or something?
There's something going on to do with Chinese, yeah.
Yeah, and there were fireworks going off left, right and centre. And our biscuit never flinched. Can you remember that night it got stuck under that table?
Yeah,
took table wound.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, gone are them days. Yeah, it's just, and this is the thing, right? When Chris gives him his medication, he has to come in here and he'll shout, "Biscuit, do you want your medication?"
Okay, now.
right.
Oh, sorry, Biscuit.
But
But that's how he has to do it. He has to shout at the top of his voice.
Yeah,
and when I says to it, when I just said that, what? Is it medication time? I've got a drug addict dog.
Well, Buddy might be completely blind, but his Buddy not wrong with his hearing. As soon as he hears Tracy's voice in the morning, he starts moaning because he's up her house.
Yeah.
Well, when he can find her.
But yeah.
I just watched him every day walking at the same wall about 10 times, thinking, you're going to get fucking concussed.
A dog that's addicted to paracetamol and steroids.
Yeah.
Well, he's addicted to food and walking into walls. Honest to God, he doesn't even, there's no slowing down here, he just gone boom. And I'm thinking, God's sake, I have to direct him. Because he's just been viciously sexually harassed by a dog, you see. Yeah.
Our Biscuit's got a habit now, when Chris comes down in the morning and he opens patio doors to let him out, you know, for a quick waz or whatever. If he don't want to go out on his own, he sits there barking at Chris as if to say, "Come on, if I'm going out, you're going out with me."
She's settled in, the lazy little prick, look. Turn brightness down.
But
favourite bit anyway. After she has her little mad moments, fucking running around like a tit.
Yeah,
But the minute I move off the sofa, she's
It's like Chris. He only has to get up to go to Lav and our Biscuits there.
I'm selling sequin cushions on Vinted this week. If anybody's interested.
Secret? Oh, them. Yeah. Them
Remember, I got a big box of them. I'm doing them in sets of 6 for 20 quid, but they're normally $6.99 each. So they're getting them for like £2.50 or something. So that's not bad.
And you sold any yet?
No. I've only put them It's weekends when I make the sales, you know, because people are just sat there scrolling. Rainy days are good for my sales because people are just scrolling. I've made well over £1,000 now. But it's all going to the car fund. I got a price on the engine mounts for Saab. 38 for one and 56 for the other. I'm just going to swap them over. The engine's a bit juddery in the morning, but once she warms up, she's fine. But that could be an engine mount problem as well. Literally, phone could fall out of phone when he fucking first started.
Surprise! It says rain possible overnight. Surprise, surprise. For a change.
As long as it doesn't rain tomorrow. I'm going to reclaim Pontefract Castle. That's another good thing about that Saab as well. I'll just stick dog cage it back now. Stick dog in it.
They reckon them wet and dry hoovers is good for that Senga, fit dust.
I could do with them to clean the seats on that car. And so I bought them seat covers, didn't I? Sent them back. We could have fit a tractor fucking seat. They were that baggy. There were no amount of tucking in. We're going to make them seat covers look good. And when I put the headrest ones on, it just looked like I put a sock on it. They just need a good clean. The blue leather, but they've got like a cloth bit. The back panels are alright. It's just the seat ones. But it's a 20-year-old car. It has been buffed about a bit. But body-wise, nothing, no rust, no. But inside, it looks like a transit van.
Yeah, invest in a new fucking battery for my Hoover.
Very cool.
Still up, Richard.
It's weird. You plug it in for a minute and it just runs for 5 seconds. And you plug it in again for another 5 minutes and it'll run for 2 minutes and it's just doing all sorts of crazy shit.
Must admit, Richard, the most comfortable seats I've sat in on them Saabs.
Yeah. You need to get a Volvo V70 and then you'll find the ultimate comfortable seats.
Because they hold me hip a bit, whereas the Jag seats.
Comfiest car I've ever sat in, Volvos, without a doubt.
I've had a Volvo in there, yeah.
A V70 Volvo, an XC90. The seats they're like flipping armchairs.
I had a 240 GL, they were like armchair. Cream leather electric seats, big armrests. That's my first car, though. 150 quid. Had a week's MOT on it. Took it for MOT and it passed. No advisories. Some doing a flat and they've only allowed 1 parking space. And he just got another car. He wanted 200, I offered him 150. You can't get fuck all for that, so well, I can get your Volvo for it, 150. Thought I'll have a quick run around because it's only got a week's MOT, see what it needs.
I mean, you look at it this way, Johnny. You know, it's a case of, well, I've got money, take it or leave it.
Neighbours were moaning about him having 2 cars in car park.
But yeah, you know, it was
a very long car though, longer than that Jag out there. But they are built brilliantly. It was like a boat. It wafted around more than any bump. Mind you, the bumps weren't as bad then, were they? So electric cars fucking up the road, you know, they're really heavy.
Would you go back to having a Volvo then, Richard?
Oh yeah, definitely. Without a doubt. Like I say, I test drove one a couple of months back, but it was really nice, but it didn't feel any different than the car I currently drive, you know, and I just thought, I'm not shelling out 15 grand for something that don't feel any different.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And it didn't have, it had side steps, but it had the, you know, the crappy ones, and I just don't like the sort of bolt-on side steps. I think they're shit. You know.
They always look like the cat take the bloody weight you get.
Correct. You know, I just don't like them. Whereas the X5s, the side steps part of the body. You know what I mean?
Plus, you ain't got that big lip thing like what we've got when you get in.
Correct. The footwell.
Yeah, that's it.
X5's perfectly flat from the door into the foot area. It's perfectly flat, so you're not having to do the Highland fling if you've got a dodgy hip into a footwell.
Or dodgy knees.
You know what I mean?
You just slip in there.
And the fact it's just sailed through its MOT again, you know what you need. You know, it's a good car, isn't it?
But I might change it. I mean, I've no against getting an electric car, but the price range is just not right for me. It's just they're either cheap and mega miles or decent miles but mega expensive. There's no middle ground on them.
You don't want all that fucking about charging them and that.
Yeah, but it's not fucking about, is it? It depends how many miles you do. If you're doing hundreds and hundreds of miles a week, then yeah. I mean, we have a taxi firm around here now, and they're using Teslas.
Most taxis around here are either hybrid or fully electric.
Usually Prius. We've got a firm around here called Millers, and they're using.
Aventis all around here, taxi drivers.
And even police now, motorway cops now have got Teslas on M65.
But
they're taking over. There's no doubt about it.
But I don't like it.
You know yourself now, every time you're on road, wherever you look, you can see an electric
But the good thing about where you are, Richard, is you'd be able to have a charger thing and nobody'd know about it.
Oh no, but I mean, I wouldn't install one here. I'd just go down to local services for an hour once a week, and that'd give me 200 miles, and that'd probably do me for a week. You know what I mean?
My partner's son has got a 2015 XC90. I like Volvo. I like, and it's 30.
I really like it, but if I bought a Volvo XC90, it'd have to be the T6, not the T8, the T6, because that's a hybrid electric that doesn't require charging, whereas the
they're a good idea. The hybrid electric.
Yeah, the T6 is
hybrid themselves, don't they?
That's what police use. T6 hybrid electrics.
They run themselves basically.
There's a guy somewhere over Partness Way that sells ex-police, and he's always got one or two about him. And they're always T6s there, which is like I say, a hybrid electric. So you get in the economy without having to charge up. Whereas the T8, you have to charge it. Well, you don't have to charge it, but if you don't charge it, you're just running a flipping 2-litre diesel about. You know what I mean? It doesn't kick in and take some of the weight. But they are very fast, them T8s, and the T6s and T8s, they're really quick.
I used to.
Well, that Saab's got what they call a low pressure turbo. When you hit about 3,000 RPM, and you get up to like 60, the turbo kicks in then.
Yeah.
I tell you, some of that fucking Saab shifts when you give it a good bean up motorway. I tried it this weekend.
I did today on motorway, knobbing a new electric BMW, and it was 2-lane, and he was sat in the right lane doing bang on 70, and yet the left lane, the traffic were hardly going any slower than him, and he just stayed in the right lane. He did. I thought, you dickhead. You know, I didn't.
Get one.
What?
I said, you always get one.
Yeah, you always get the one. I've noted against, if you wanted to bang on 70, fair dues, but get out the frigging way. You're one of these people who you could tell he was just being awkward.
70 is what you use
for the speed limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Richard, 60 to 70 is your overtaking speed, not your fucking staying lane.
I mean, you've got to remember that speed limit was put in place donkeys years ago when people were up and down in Morris bloody miners.
Yeah. It should be 80, the speed limit.
But he was just sat there, and it was a brand new car. It weren't a 4-wheel drive or an SUV. It were just large electric BMW. But he was sat bang on 70. Because at first I thought, is it a copper?
Do you know what I think? Is to spend so much time looking at how much power they've got left. They're not concentrating.
I don't get it. Anyway. I thought he was a copper at first, and he was just being awkward because you know, we've had it before with cops, and they just stay because it's most of M65 that I use. Biggest part of it's only 2 lane, and for some reason, police will sit in outside lane doing bang on 70, and
Keep everybody in other lane.
oh yeah, and I'll undertake them. Me, if they start that game, won't even think twice about it. I'll just undertake them. If they're going to be awkward, they should be moving over. You know what I mean?
I'm laughing at what Gary put. I couldn't get an electric, so I've got off-street parking here. Some old doll pushing a working frame would fall.
Hey, my mum's next door neighbour. She's got a Tesla, and she has wire just going across curb into a car. And I thought, how the hell she got away with that? But she has wire just straight across curb. Anybody could trip over that in that, and it's a fair thick wire. It's not like a little thing.
Do you think, like for safety reasons, that they get some tape and cover the wire?
I watched this little advert where this guy had this fucking special thing put on the curb. It was like a trunking bit, and you could just pull the wire in and out of it and tuck it in when you wanted to use it. It went, oh yeah, I'm very pleased. It was only £1,500. Well, that's a fucking strip that you put your fucking wiring through, stuck fucking to fucking ground.
If I had an electric car and I lived in a terraced house like she does, my mum's next door neighbour, she's got a pathway, and at the end of her path, she's got 2 big concrete, whatever they are, them decorative things that all terraced houses have. And the Tesla socket is on one of the concrete things. Had that been me, I'd have had a pole so the wire went overhead. You know what I mean? I'd have had a pole so it dropped. A pole with a pivot on top, so the wire, when you're charging, it goes overhead and dangles to your car. And then when you finish, you just swing it back in. But she just has it across curb, and I'm thinking, one day if someone trips over that, you're going to put your claim against you.
Well, that's it. I mean, even if they just, same as I say, just for simplicity's sake, if they just put some of that heavy-duty tape over
well, I don't. The problem is with that, they could trip over that. If it were me personally, I'd just put a couple of road cones there. You know,
that car park near us, they had a big fancy electric machine. Somebody's cut all cables off, cut all ends off.
It's like when you shift snow. You see, if you shift snow from front of your house and somebody skids up ice, you've become liable. That's why you should always leave it. You know,
there's been a lot of that recently, Gary.
You pick up culpability if you clear snow and somebody falls.
I don't know whether what they're protesting against, but a lot of the, you know, like Richard says, in service stations where there's all these charging things. People saw it, you know, I don't know if it's the wire that they're after or what, but there's been a lot of vandalism.
Oh yeah, they've cut all. They were big fancy machines. They've only just put them in, but somebody's cut all cables off.
Yes, so same as I say,
out here where I am, they're just having them installed, electric things.
Easy target.
New car washes and new electric charging points. We've got six charging points and 6 jet wash bays. Not finished yet, but they used to have a drive-through car wash, but they've knocked that down and built all this other stuff.
Is that where that chemist thing was?
No, that's in Blackburn. That's the mysterious chemist that disappeared overnight and only moved 50 yards that I didn't even spot. Yeah, well, we've got a Lidl here in Blackburn, and if you get your shopping in there, your charging's free for your car.
That's all right.
Yeah, they have a machine there, and you put your car on it, and it prints out a ticket, and you either sit there and wait for your car to charge, and then you put the ticket back against the machine, the code or whatever it is, and it tells you how long you've been there and how much you have to pay. If you take it into Lidl, they scan it, and it's free then when you've got your charge.
Mm-hmm.
There's this, it's all right, this website's come up, and you can get a portable charger. And it's...
What's that called? A generator? What the hell's that? I'm just going to have a portable charger.
That's the car there, Richard, on the picture. Yeah. It did really well. It's a really nice car. That's it. It does need a couple of engine mounts, so that engine's a bit jumper. But apparently at that age, it's one of the main culprits from taking a bit.
So what's the portable charger for charging?
I'm just reading about it.
Surely it can't be for charging a car.
Yeah.
There's no way anything portable can put out that kind of juice.
Charge your electric vehicle safely and conveniently wherever you are. This portable Type 2 EV charger is designed specifically for the UK market, rigorously tested and certified for peace of mind with a generous 10-metre cable and adjustable charging speeds. It's the perfect solution for home use or on the go. And it says universal compatibility, flexible charging.
Come on, we want the price, don't mind that.
I want to know how long it takes. Plug it in and sit there for 17 hours.
Or is it just an
Smart
emergency get me on
monitoring
kind of thing?
LCD screen shows real-time charging data.
How long does it take to charge a car?
We want details here.
Telling you all bullshit that you're not interested, but it's not telling you the actual nitty gritty. How long does it
Delay
take and how
starts
much
up
it
to
costs?
5 hours for off-peak tariffs.
What?
It's fucking pay as you go.
You have to plug it in somewhere. Them chargers, I've looked at them chargers that are on the service station.
Pardon me.
They bang out some watts to them pigs, I'll tell you. I can't imagine anything.
It says
portable
for
that-
longer charging periods that the 10 amp setting should be used. Whatever that is.
Yeah, how long does it take to do charge though?
10 amp, that's what you put an iron in. Isn't that what you put on a fuse for a trouser press?
Use a direct 3-pin socket. Always plug your charger directly
Oh,
into
that's right. So
Oh, for fuck's
it's
sake!
not a charger.
It's an
It's a
extension.
charger you plug into a mains outlet. How do you? So you're up late, you're strict to middle of nowhere. How do you use that in middle of nowhere? So you said this, but the first line you read, we use anywhere, any place at your convenience. Well,
Yeah.
any place, anywhere, but it's got to be mains power. So that's basically just selling you a charger that you'd normally have anyway.
It's a long one so you can get it across the farmer's field.
You know, if you buy an electric car, you'd buy the proper charger anyway. You know, you'd have the correct charger installed.
Richard, you do what the gypsies do, just wire it to a lamppost.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, if it were me, I wouldn't buy one full stock because I'd just go and pay and I'd charge up as and when I needed for a full charge.
You know, we thought they'd reinvented the wheel then, Jeanette.
I know. Well, you see, I don't know about these SUVs and charger docking wherever you know what I mean.
Yeah, March paid 2,500 towards it.
We've got one at our local Lidl.
I know what you mean, Gaz. Bloody my mum paid £5,000 for all adaptations to her bloody car. She won't get it back.
Yeah, the ones down here at our Darwin services is £13 for a full charge, which on a Tesla will give you 245 miles.
Well, that's not bad then.
£13, it barely gets me to frigging bus stop in my car. That's a big saving, massive saving. Get out! Get out! Move! Get out! Get out!
Oh, oh.
God forbid.
Ah.
That's what I'm thinking, Gary. That car, the Saab can be in me knocking around car, does it about, not give a shit really.
I came here to kill a cat.
You know how we've got that KFC.
You know what they call it? A muddy boot car.
You know how we've got that KFC down road, Johnny, where Screwfix is on other corner, sort of at back of
I had
KFC.
the address for that once, didn't it?
Yeah. It looks like there's only a couple, but there's a electric vehicle charging thing there. And it's sort of where KFC is on the front, it's behind KFC. Instavolt it's called. I think there's only a couple of them, but yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm third owner of this Saab as well. That's good, isn't it? For 20-year-old car.
and they sort of sort of behind. It's not to do with KFC. It's sort of behind there, but
Yeah, look at that, Gary. She's a nice motor, look.
that's it.
800 quid. With 10 months MOT. And its last advisory, it had one advisory, slight misting on one at bloody shock absorbers. That's it. But it does need a couple of engine mounts. The engine's a bit shaky. But under load, you know, when you're driving around, it doesn't do it at all. But you know, when you're stationary, especially when you first start.
Well, I don't know. You dare admit that, Gary?
Look, Gary, it's not
Fit
going
the
to cost
two new
much.
drop links on Thursday while I sat in the house. I mean, we're not getting an electric car, but yeah, I didn't know there were a charging station.
That's what I bought, Gary. That's what I bought to fix the back of it.
I mean, that to me, 245 miles for between 10 and 15 quid. That is a frigging bargain. You
Well,
know,
they're introducing that pay per mile for electric cars, aren't they, as well?
yeah. I'm just looking at the service station now near me, what they call the K Group station, and it says between 11 and 14 pound to fully charge. And a full charge on a Tesla twin motor will get you 245 miles.
Well, my brother uses one as his company car, so there must be.
Now, 245 miles. God forbid, that'd cost me in mine 40 odd quid. That 245 miles, about £40. So it's a massive saving.
And then there's a.
It says here pricing 0.89.
Have you ever considered just leasing a car and then you can change whenever when you
kilowatts per hour?
It's expensive, bloody expensive. I've looked at that. I've looked at it. They were on about doing a lease share at work. They were, because you can do it through a business and get it cheaper, and doing a lease share. You know what I mean? Where you pay half and the company pays half.
If you've got this InstaVolt app, it says it's 60p per kilowatt, and users between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m.
Yeah.
But it says on here, the one near KFC behind KFC down on Queen's Road, it's open 24 hours.
Well, a lot of the petrol
charging as well.
Do what?
It says it's rapid charging as
Yeah.
well.
That's what the rapid charging. That's what these are down here. It's up to you how much you want to do. You can go cheaper. I'm not saying that all the public ones look like the rapid chargers. So if you do,
I watched that Auto Alex, and they've got a Tesla on there that we use as a taxi, and it's done 500,000 miles.
Yeah.
It says contactless payment, no connection charge, no subscription.
Yeah.
Just tap your payment card.
See, the thing with the Tesla, the rest apart from the electric motors and all that, and all the batteries, it's a normal car, isn't it? Normal brake pad, normal everything, really.
Yeah. The beauty of the Tesla, though, is it's always been an electric car.
Yeah, it's designed to be that way.
Designed to be what it is, whereas all these other brands, your Golfs and stuff, are normal cars where they've just shoved an electric motor in, and that makes a big difference.
And it's far too heavy.
And that's
it, fucking out back roads up, you know.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the weight thing, because I mean,
yeah, they weigh a lot more than a petrol or a diesel car, though.
I mean, yeah, but look at all SUVs that are about weighing in at 2 ton apiece. You know, you've got electric cars that are nowhere near that. What about all SUVs that are up and down? Everybody up and down in the XC90s and their X5s and all that. You know what I mean? They're 2 ton in weight. 2 ton. you know, but it's just a no-brainer to me. Bugger the climate. Give me one. Bugger Greta Thunberg or whatever she's called.
You know where Greta Thunberg can stick it.
Oh, you can piss off silly cow.
And now, when you see police using them, you know, that's always a good sign, is that?
But yeah, there's you know what I mean. Most towns and whatever these days have got charging stations. You know, whether
they're
it be in
everywhere
a
now.
garage or
They're everywhere now. They're literally everywhere you look now. You know, but I mean, even Royal Mail now here in this town, all their vans are electric. And a lot of Amazon vans now.
well, I'm just about to say, and a lot of Amazon vans
are
are electric.
Well, they got a lot of incentives to do that now.
This is the thing. I mean, there were a thing about it on the Royal Mail vans, and it says that the little vans, they only have to charge up once a week.
It's just the cost. You know what I mean? Because my brother, he's considered getting electric vans at work a few times. He's thought about it. You know what I mean? But one day he probably will, because it'll get to the point where, you know, popularity will outstrip, you know what I mean? It's just the pricing, that, you know, the pricing of them, like, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Like a 70 plate with 35,000 miles on, you're talking like 18 grand, you know? Dual motor, long range, auto, 4-wheel drive, 17 grand, 35k on clock. Or you can buy one with mega high mileage. Again, 4-wheel drive, dual motor for 6 grand. It's got mega high mileage on it, 175,000.
As long as the batteries are being serviced, though, you'd be all right.
That's the problem. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to buy one.
You want certification that it's had its batteries done again.
You know, and that's what bothers me. You know, the battery issue.
Like I said, that Tesla on that auto, Alex said, still driving it around. It's done 500,000 miles, and it's still on its original battery. We're having a lot of issues with a touchscreen thing on it, but like I say, it's fucking really high mile. It uses a taxi. So.
I mean, his mum bought him the Skoda. A good car, Skoda. I nearly bought a Skoda a few months ago.
I'm looking at Skoda Octavia and that when I was
I went and sat in one of the garage, and it was just a bit low.
I was getting desperate. I'm looking for any old piece of shit.
Oh no, mine were the one I wanted. It were a 21 plate, a VRX, and it was really nice. But it was just too low to gram. Once I were in it, I were 8. You know what I mean? But it was a smart looking car though. Really smart it were.
I was telling Johnny at the beginning, Richard, about when you drop your car off to MOT, and you dropped it off on Friday, and he says, I'll leave it with you for the weekend.
Yeah.
By the time you got home, it were done.
Oh, I was sick as hell because I hobbled round to the bus station. It's nearly a mile walk from the garage to the bus station. Then I travelled on a bus, and that were another cock up on the bus with flipping next door neighbour. That was the worst part about it.
She was sat behind him, and he didn't notice her.
I didn't even frigging well notice.
Yeah.
She were on the bus when I got on it, and I never even spotted her. And she was sat next to an empty chair and all. And I never even spotted her. I was that distraught about being on a bus. It mentally challenges you on a bus.
Yeah. And then you got offered another mode of transport.
Jag Rover in Wakefield getting fixed. Fucking hell, that were a nightmare, buses.
Yeah, his daughter says, well, Fiat's stood on my mum's, on my mum's driveway. You can borrow that if you want.
I said, no thanks. Listen, I've been home because he said to me, he says, are you leaving it with us? I said, yeah, I will do. I said, I think it needs, because at that time I didn't know it just needed 2 drop links. I just said it's got a rattle on front wheel. I said, I don't know which wheel it is. I said, it could be both. I said, I don't know. But I said, so you're gonna have to fix that. And literally, I just got off bus and I come in here and I hadn't been here 2 minutes. The phone rung, and when I saw it, we guys, oh my god, what's gone on here? I thought he's going to tell me that there's 10,000 things need doing, and he just says, "Oh, your car's ready." I said, "You what?" He said, "Your car's ready." I said, "Well, there must have been something weird." He says, "Yeah, it just needed 2 drop links. We've done them."
They go around with a pry bar and they're just trying everything to find whatever's
I
causing
couldn't
the
flipping believe it. I just could not believe it. If I'd have known, because he told me, he said, I'll probably do it after dinner. You know what I mean? And something must have happened where there were gaps. So he chucked it in, and while he had it up ramp, he just did the drop links at the same time, you know.
Same as Richard said, if he'd have known it weren't going to take all that long,
I'd have just gone round the corner to a cafe or something and sat in there for 2 hours. I'd have gone at red light district's only 5-minute walk from there. I'd have gone and
quick pole dance back to garage.
The building right next door to a garage is one of these halfway houses, so it's really full of Rongans, it is.
No, she's not scrapped it.
No, it's still on driveway yet. Still on mother-in-law's driveway, just sat there. In fact, I'm seeing daughter tomorrow. I'll ask her what the hell she's doing with it. You know, get out. Yes, there is water in now.
It's loaded it now.
Locked and loaded, are you, Richard?
Yeah, I just filled it up then. I thought she's taking them. She knew it were empty and thought, bugger you.
She got it.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a couple with that, but at the end of the day, I'm glad it only cost me 140 quid. Bear in mind, MOT were probably 40 odd quid, so it was a deep do. I was expecting him to say it needs new bushes, new bearings, this, new bushes, that, and all that kind of shit, and now it's not free, smooth as silk now. Have a nosy. Well, I've had a nosy a few times.
Well, that clunk you were getting at front, I'm getting at the back.
I'm a regular nosier of that area, Gary. I just like to see what's about, you know what I mean? I should make a video, really, shouldn't I?
Like, what
should do like a Billy Moore.
Jaywalking.
No, I'll do a little bit of like a Billy Moore sort of thing, just around the red light area, because I go to that Tesco's that's right in the middle of it often.
Hey up.
You know.
Just going back, telling her.
Going around back at telly.
Probably thinking, wow, don't get me behind here.
But, I'm glad anyway that it was hassle on the day, but I'm glad.
But this is the thing. I mean, the biggest surprise was the price, weren't it?
The price, but even the worst thing were, I got on a bus and that woman from next door was sat there, and I'd not even clocked her, and I just sat there like Billy No Mate, so I'm right up front.
Andy moved twice and all.
Yeah, I did, because a girl, because I was sat on, when you first got on bus, the first 6 seats were like facing the other way for prams and wheelchairs. So this girl got on with a wheelchair. I said, "Oh, it's all right, I'll move to the other side." I said, "You're right." And so I hopped over to the other side. And then another woman come with a flipping wheelchair. I thought, good grief. So I moved again 1 seat back. And all I had to do was just lift my head up and look down the bus, and I'd have clocked her, but I didn't. People just thought, "You ignorant bastard." And just the stop before my stop here, it's what they call flat stop, and then the next stop is mine. I got up because it's on a screen. It comes a voice of the next stop and all that shit. And I was just there ready, hold up bar, ready to get up. And I turned around and there she were. What?
It was secretly kicking itself, Johnny.
Oh, I were. And I said to her, "I'm sorry, I never saw you there." I said, "I bet you think I'm really ignorant." Which is true, I hadn't spotted her, because if I'd have spotted her, I'd have gone straight there and sat next to her and chewed her ears for half an hour. I was going to say, I was on that bus for 35 minutes.
Yeah, there were an half an hour conversation time limit there, you see.
You know, what a cock up that were. Monumental cock up. Oh, kicking myself, that's an understatement.
There'll be other opportunities, Richard, I'm sure of it.
Well, I might have a good mind just to get the bus, just for crack, go and park up near the bus station, dive on 10 to 10 bus, and catch it all the way up here to turn around and go back on the same bus and then get back in my car.
Were it on a Friday?
Thursday it were.
Oh, it were Thursday, were it?
Thursday, I think.
Friday.
No, I think it were Thursday, because it were Thursday, not a Friday. No, it weren't a Friday. It must have been a Friday.
Because
'Cause
you
I-
said you were going to leave it with him.
'cause I thought I weren't going to have it for all weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it were a Friday. Because I thought I'm going to have no car all weekend here. And that's when daughter says,
You know,
you can
make
borrow my
know it were a Friday and the time of the bus.
Yeah, it were 10 to 10 it were. 10 to 10, number 1 from Blackburn to Darwin Cemetery.
But
Number 1 from Blackburn to Bolton it were. The bus.
You know what I advised him to do, Johnny, is what beer does she drink?
San Miguel.
San Miguel, that's it.
Yeah.
I says, get some San Miguel.
I've already got some in.
Go knock on the door and say, I bought these by mistake. Do you want to, share a beer with me?
She might just say, oh, thanks a lot, grab them and then fuck off and shut down.
I don't think she'll be that ignorant, Richard.
Got Leslie and the Polish bloke up the street had to help her fit the brake light above the boot door of the Skoda. I got a V-rated strip a few ways back and sold. Oh, excellent.
Oh, don't overexert yourself, Gary.
Got Leslie. I like it. Got Leslie. Then after she did, after she did that, I sent her up on the roof to cement ridge tiles down that had blown off in wind.
Then he's moaning about having to strip a few wires.
I got Leslie in the Polish. I love it. I like that when she's on the roof taking down Skydish down.
Yeah,
Brilliant that were. Brilliant.
If there ever comes a day when Gary overexerts itself, I'll run down the street naked.
You were funny that.
But yeah.
He's there holding ladder in backyard, and Leslie's on flipping lean-to with cordless drill, taking flipping satellite dish down. Super. Tell her I have a solar panel that I want screwed to the side of the wall here for one of my cameras, and I'm watching the dark side.
What I mean?
There's been a lot of dark side to watch tonight, and all, Gary, my God, is there?
The dark side.
Yeah.
All idiots.
Natty.
I'm going to get off anyway, Jeanette. Look.
Okay then, Johnny. I nearly said Richard. Yeah, should to Richard now. Okay then. I shall see you. I ain't decided yet, but I told Gary that I might go live on Monday. I ain't decided yet. Don't take it as read. It's only a might at the moment.
We'll wait for the announcement.
Yeah.
Night.
So yeah, see you later, Johnny.
See you later, alligator.
Crocodile. See, I'm not a bad singer, Richard.
No, you're right. Yeah, not a good one.
Equal rights. What, when you get Leslie to do everything?
Yeah, I like it, Gary. Equal rights, yeah. You got it.
It's night, Johnny. But
equal rights. That's one way of putting it. Yeah, I believe in equal rights. Yeah, I agree with that one. You have to get a change in your oil and filter and stuff.
So, do you do all the womanly things then?
No,
equal rights.
He drives her to a pizza place and sits in the car and watches her.
Well, he says he believes in equal rights and she does all man stuff. So, does he do all the women? Does he wash pots?
Fair play to him. I think he's got it sussed. I need a Leslie. That's what I want, a Leslie. I might come to Ireland. There's only spare Leslies and they're kicking about in Ireland. I could do one of them.
Yeah. Unto me Leslie down, Gary.
I want a Leslie.
Mind you, she's not actually from Ireland. She's from up near you.
Is she? Yeah, sit on my ass watching TV. That sounds good, that, Gary.
I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. But, I look at it this way, Gary. The situation with me is I can't do a deal. So Chris does washing. I mean, don't iron.
I take the dogs out to get away from her.
I don't know how he did.
I hope she's not watching this chat,
Yeah.
Gary. No, I thought
Londoner.
she's a Londoner. I thought it said no, she's a labourer. I thought she'd be a labourer. I thought it's Londoner.
He says he takes dogs out to get away from her.
Didn't he?
You won't get away with that here, Gallery. I'd be kicking you.
I thought he said no, she's a labourer. It's Londoner. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
You'll have to go to London, Richard.
I'll find a Leslie.
Yeah, find a Leslie. You'll have to put a sign round your neck. I need a Leslie.
Yeah, who's handy with cordless drill.
Yeah. Does all
She's there with boots on and flipping fancy flipping kecks. Cordless drill. Da-da. Brilliant.
but you'll have to word it so people don't
Oh yeah, you don't get it wrong. I go down and probably end up with lesbian.
That's what I was going to say. Just be careful, because we being a Leslie, they might think you want a lesbian.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind 2 lesbians.
But yeah, I mean, Chris has got no choice but to do all the women stuff, if you know what I mean. He cooks, he cleans, he washes. Yeah, but we don't do any ironing, because when we like Richard, they come out ready to fold up and put away. when they come out at tumble dryer. But I ordered some wash pods the other day, and we've got like a plastic tub what we put them in. I did fill that up not yesterday, day before, something like that. So I did, and I do on occasion, if I feel like it, wash the pots. But yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm always washing my pots, or shall I say pot. I have 1 pot and 1 plate and 1 knife, and that's all I need.
That's it.
When I've had something to eat, I just give it a rinse and I put it back on draining board.
That's the good thing about living on your own, Richard.
Correct.
You can just 1 fork, 1 cup, 1 plate, whatever. Put it on thing. Job done.
Correct, definitely. I'd have to do very little washing up. And I have to do very little hoovering, even though I'm going to have to get a new battery for my hoover. Because it's pissing me off now.
But, yeah.
I have to
I mean, I look at it this way.
Get up! I don't make a mess.
1 piss pot. There's no room under Richard's bed for a piss pot, Bria.
Oh, there's no piss. No, not under my bed. It's a tall bed, is mine, with a very thick mattress. Jeanette will tell you it's further climbed in my bed.
Yeah. Next time we go over to Richard's and if we happen to stay over, I'm going to request the step ladders.
I love it, mate. It's perfect. If you got to dodge it, my bed is perfect, because it's at ass height. You know what I mean?
And she washes up and all. Bloody hell.
Oh, I definitely need a Leslie. She's not got a sister, Gary. She's preferably a little bit older. I'd look a bit like some sort of sugar daddy. It's got to be a bit sort of like 45 years old minimum, but really ideally 50. Get out! Get out! But yeah, you've got a good one there, Gary. It has to be said.
I'm laughing because, yeah, you do need a step ladder with Richard's bed. Right, I put, where do I find a Londoner called Leslie? Right. Based on the search results, there are several notable individuals named Leslie associated with London. Dame Leslie Lawson, who is Twiggy.
Oh, yeah. Can you see me walking about with Twiggy? Yeah.
Leslie Judd.
Like,
she were on Blue Peter, weren't she?
Like, Jesus Christ, she must be about fucking 300.
Born December 20, 1946.
Fucking knickers. That means she's 80. I don't want an 80-year-old.
Leslie Lewis. Leslie Joseph.
I've got a tip for you. Don't open a dating site.
Well, I just put a Londoner called Leslie. Where can I find a Londoner called Leslie?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want a Londoner called Leslie. I want a Leslie. Just type in, where can I find a Leslie like Gary's Leslie? How old's Leslie, Gary? She'll only be quite young, won't she? I need
Can
one
you
older.
find me a Leslie from London? Not. Didn't give me a chance.
It's going to come up with millions of Leslies. And they're mega old. She could be Hoover, yeah. Yeah, I certainly need to get a new battery in my Hoover. When I order one tonight, I keep saying every time I get up, I'll look at my Hoover to make sure I order the right model. Battery. I'm sure it's a V7. 43. She's 43. I didn't think she was that old, Gary. She looks well. I didn't think she was that old. I'd have placed her around 35 area. 34,
Hey, Google,
35, 36 to the pin.
Can you find me a Leslie?
I didn't think she
that
was
lives in-
43, Gary.
Oh, fucking hell, it does it before I've even fucking. Yeah, fuck off.
I didn't think she was 43. Oh, my God. All that DIY is keeping her young, Gary. You need to get her on roof more often.
Do you need driving lessons?
Who?
There's a Leslie here. Learn with Leslie.
I could learn what?
Driving.
All right, yeah. If she's all right, she could. I'd certainly let her play with me. Yeah, anyway. No,
You were going to say you gear knob.
yeah. Learn with Leslie. I'd say I'm got a driving license just for a couple of lessons. It's all the fairy liquid she washes up with. The bubbles are good for her skin. Back in a sec, I need to look at something. Where are this bloody battery? You bastard. I can't remember what model I figured it is. I'm sure it's a V7. Dyson V7 Animal.
He's not finding you a Leslie from London, Richard. It's coming up with all these celebrities that are past it. But pardon me. Dirty them were called, Leslie.
The password's working now. Bloody thing. Bloody thing, I just tried it then, it's flipping working now.
Sod's law, innit?
I only wanted to make sure what model it were before I ordered a new battery. Yeah, where's Tommy? That's the point.
Yeah.
I spoke to him earlier on, so he's about. He sent me multiple pictures of his dinner, his tea and stuff. Everything he eats, he sends me a photograph of it.
I did say earlier on, Gary, where's Tommy tonight? I've sent you a link to some Richard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a load of Leslie's, is it?
I'm sure there's one there for you.
What have you used to send it?
Messenger.
It's not come through. Doesn't even say you're online. Oh, it says you're online. Yeah, last message I got off Tommy was at 5:28 tonight. A picture of burger and chips. Nothing come to me, Jeanette.
All right. Share. Sending messenger.
Ah, it's come. It's come now. It's just come. Yeah, Leslie Grantham, I think you would call. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Gary sent me his dinner. I get everybody's food pics. Oh, I've looked at this website, this one that you've just sent me. Make Friends. I've looked at that because I've actually had a message off one woman.
There you go.
Yeah,
Great.
I looked at the photos and I thought she's way out of my league. I'll
No
show
good thinking like that, Richard. You know, no pain, no gain if you don't get out there and put
she
yourself
sent me a
out
photo,
there.
and I thought, no way. Way out of my league. You know.
But anyway. Right, I'm going to get going. I don't know. As some as I say, I don't know. It all depends how I feel. Monday morning when I get up, I don't know whether I'll be going live Monday. If you see me, if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. It's sort of like that. So I'll get going and I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.
See you later, Gary. See you later, Bria. See you later, whoever else is here.
Oh God, other one's coming downstairs now. Just in time for our
See you later, Brian. Everybody else here. Good night, all.
Bye. And it's good night from me, and it's a good night from him.
And a good night from me as well.
Good night.
Who was that? Can you remember what that